Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It with JMACK, episode 15. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for rocking with me. My day ones that have been rocking with me since the JMACK Experience podcast, the Gordito and Chinito podcast, our newest podcast that we have just put out called Tat Talk RI, and also the Gordito and Chinito Adventures. Now, this week, we getting right to it. You know what I mean? I couldn't wait to talk to y'all. Thank you once again. I can't thank you enough for everybody that's been rocking with us. And please like and subscribe. We will be doing a raffle very soon as we hit a certain amount of subscribers, which I believe we got about like 70 more to go. So I'm doing it light, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to hit goals to hit 1,000 subscribers. But I was at 100 when I started this platform, and I'm already at almost 140. So pretty much 40 new subscribers since we started. Let's get right to it. My husband had an affair for 7.5 years. He was in love with her. He said they were just friends. He finally admitted the affair was ending and now wants to work on our marriage. Can he be in love with me again after loving her for so long? What? Yo, bro, 7.5 years? Quenua is the word. I don't know. I mean, that's totally up to you if you want to try to work. I feel like 7.5 years. I can see if it's a one-time thing or maybe a few months, but 7 years is a long time to have that side thing on the side. I don't know. If you feel different, please let us know and comment below, or you can email us at the JMACK at gmail.com. Now, somebody said, I'm going to ask you a question that complicates this. Is it one you may not like, but it is a very valid question? Is it possible for any human being to actually be in love? And I mean, really be in love with more than one person at the same time? What do you think? That is even before we bring the issue of intimacy or sex into the equation. Is it possible to actually be in love, and I mean be in love with more than one person at the same time? Is it possible that he loved you all along while also loving someone else? I'm kind of confused on what they mean to this, but I kind of get it. Maybe she wasn't doing her part, right? And he was like in love with her, but like she just wasn't satisfying him in other ways. So he found another option. That's pretty much what I think went down. Um, Somebody said, "Do you think he's really in love with you or just scared to be alone?" Yeah, or maybe sometimes it's a comfort thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's literally a comfort thing. You could be with somebody out of comfort. Maybe you're financially well off. You got kids together, properties. I mean, a lot of things could come into play. Um, Now, with the final input that we got here, somebody said one thing you should ask yourself: if you decide to have him back, will he do this again to you? Facts. Is this something you are willing to do? If your answer is yes, you are willing, and you know there's a possibility he will do this again, then go with it. But remember, if he does do it again, you will go through the same thing you went through in the beginning. My ex, after 20 years, did this. He moved on with her after a year. He moved out with her after a year. So I told him to leave as she wanted her ex back. Karma. Some things are good, some things are not. Then he wanted to get back with me. Oh, because she left him. Now he wanted to get back with me. I could not handle the fact that he could do it again to me. So I had to make the decision of not getting back with him. That's a fact. I mean, it really comes down to you and what you want to do and your beliefs. But sometimes, um, I don't know. I feel like 7 years is a long fucking time. I can see if it was like literally, a few months or one time thing, as I said before. But if you feel different or have something similar that you want to share with us, please comment below. I'm 28 years old and I have failed in life. I just managed to admit it now. How do I deal with it? Yo, 28. I mean, yo, honestly, I kind of understand what that is because I be going through it myself. Like when you're about to hit your 30s or you're in your 30s, like yo, life starts hitting you hard. It's like, damn, like I still haven't made it yet. I still haven't like accomplished a few things. And now what makes it worse is social media, because you got all these people that are doing this, doing that, and you feel like you should be doing more with your life. But what I've learned is social media is literally a facade. Everything you see on there is just an illusion sometimes. Like you see people, they're posting this, posting that. Half of those people don't even got a pot to piss in, to be honest. Like they're giving you this lifestyle that they're doing, but that's not even their lifestyle. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. And but that could kind of like fuck with you, to be honest, because you feel like you're behind. You feel like, yo, like what am I doing wrong? Why isn't anything working for me? Trust me, I be going through it myself. You know what I mean? And I can relate to that. But at the end of the day, you got to try to find your niche in life, whatever it is. It's never too late to go back to, the drawing board. I'm not going to say school or stuff like that, because everyone has a different way of life. I just watched a podcast yesterday with Kevin Hart, and he was saying that he had to take that initial step where it was all or nothing to do acting. And if he would have never did that, he probably wouldn't be where he's at today. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people like they never follow their dreams because people try to downplay their dreams. Or I'm big on following your dreams because I feel like, yo, it can happen. But at the same time, it's a gamble, as he was saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's a gamble. It's like, what if, what or not? But you know what? The worst thing you could do is not try. You feel what I'm saying? The worst thing you could do is not try. And you gotta, no matter what you're going through in life, just have faith and have hope and just keep it pushing at the end of the day. Now, if you feel like you could relate to this, or you have a similar story, or you want to comment on this situation, please comment below or email us at the JMACK Experience Podcast. Somebody said this. No, you haven't failed. You're just getting started at age 28. Anyway, it's never too late until you're attending your own funeral. And you're very far from that. I know this because I'm 70 years old. Look at that. Listen, I abandoned a career as a civil engineer, went back to school and got a second degree, and started over again as an entry-level engineer at Apple when I was almost 40. That's crazy. And then I went on to be very successful, 3 decades in a career at Silicon Valley. For those of you who don't know, that's where Apple is located, iPhone and all that. My mother attended university for the first time at age 50, got a bachelor's degree in accounting, a CPA, and then went on to have a successful career in a U.S. federal service working environment. She then lived comfortably on the pension from that job until she passed away 2 years ago. At age 28, you possibly have more than half a century to get your life squandered away. There is not time limit other than death. There's no time limit other than death. That's a fact. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Life is not a baseball game. You get unlimited strikes when you're up at bat. Keep on swinging. Eventually, you will get a home run. Failure is no big deal. Everybody who lives long enough does it multiple times. They're no big deal and they usually don't count. Only the successes matter, not the failures. No one is going to care if you fail at something. So, no offense intended. Get over it and move on. Yo, this is the realest shit I have read out of all the times that I've done these episodes. It's amazing because that's so true. Sometimes you beat yourself up. Damn, I failed at this, I failed at that. And it's really not that bad. Like anything could be, you can overcome it. You're still alive. Like my boy Chinito says it best. Yo, if you woke up today, you got another chance at life. You could still make it. You could still make it happen. Like, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? Now, moving on to our last and final topic. I've been lonely for 2 years. I don't know what state I'm in now. I'm just tired of living. I've heard different advice. Nothing works. Should I just end it consciously? Meaning she wants to just off herself or him, which is not a good thing. Listen, if you're lonely, seek some help because it leads to depression, and depression could lead to suicide. And rest in peace to my uncle, man. That's nothing that you want to play with. Whenever you have those thoughts, you should, at the end of the day, think it over. People do love you. You're gonna do more hurt to the world than what you're doing by just offering yourself for that moment, and then you can never fix whatever problems you have. Somebody says, I am 65. I go out and walk. People in my neighborhood wave and say hi. I sometimes stop for a chat, and believe it or not, I even invited myself over to a neighbor's house uninvited to just visit. That took guts. Even so, I still feel lonely. For me, I think the loneliness is a symptom of depression. I think I'm going to see a mental health professional. Maybe you should too. Yeah, see someone you could talk to. You never know. There's always options out there. But, don't go to that extreme where you're going to off yourself because, life is precious. Life is valuable. You might not see it that day, but, you only get one life at the end of the day. And always keep the faith. That's how we're gonna end it. Always keep the faith. And if you want to seek professional help, if you're dealing with suicide or mental issues, um, we're gonna post the number so you guys can seek help right on this episode. We're signing out. Let's talk about it with JMAC, episode 15. If you would like for us to talk about any specific topics, please email us at the JMAC Experience Podcast at gmail.com or comment below. We out of here.